Yo, it's Yerk, and today I'm going to teach you how to make NPCs from Battle Royale in Fortnite Creative. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to make your own NPCs and your own creative maps. These NPCs have the same quests and gold rewards as the ones from Battle Royale, and we'll get into this tutorial right after we thank our sponsor. Core is the free game creation platform that is exploding in popularity right now. Core gives anyone all the tools needed to make their own games and publish them to the world without needing a supported creator code like you do in Fortnite. Core allows you to easily make any game imaginable with their quick start templates and easy drag and drop interface. You can start making your own games with no coding experience required today. Core gives all the power of Unreal Engine whether you're a beginner or a veteran, and when you're ready to publish, with their easy one-click publishing, your game will go live instantly on the Core platform with the click of a button. Creating games has never been so easy. Play new games and create your own on Core completely free today. You can get Core now by clicking the link in the top of the description. What are you waiting for? Go get Core. But now let's get back to this tutorial. Okay, so for the first quest, we're going to need 3 devices. Head to your devices tab and we're going to need to grab a button, an item granter, and a tracker device. Place down the button and we're going to open up the settings. For the interaction text, we want to type in Bounty Hunter Quest, semicolon, 3 eliminations, and then in parentheses, we want to put reward 200 gold. Then we're going to set visible during game to no. We're going to set the interaction radius to 0.25, and when interacted with, we want to transmit on channel 2. Click OK, and now we're going to place down the item granter. Open up the settings and we want to set on grant action to keep all. Then we're going to set grant item when receiving from channel 3. And for this first quest, we said the reward was 200 gold, so we are going to want to grab 200 gold from our consumables tab. Then we're just going to drop in 200 gold into this item granter, and now we're ready to set up the tracker. Place down the tracker and open up the settings. We want to set the target value to 3. We want to assign on game start to no. Then for the tracker title, we're going to type in Bounty Hunter. And for the description text, we're going to set eliminate 3 enemy players. And then in parentheses, we're going to write reward 200 gold. Then we want to set assign when receiving from channel 2 and when complete, transmit on channel 3. Now, to make all the text show up as we talk to the NPC, we're going to need a billboard device and a trigger. Place down the billboard device and open up the settings. For this text, you can put whatever you want, but for the bounty hunter one, I like to put hunt 'em down. Then we're just going to set text visible when receiving from channel 2 and set text hidden when receiving from channel 10. Then we're going to place down our trigger device. Open up the settings and we're going to set trigger when receiving from channel 2 and when triggered, transmit on channel 9. Now we're ready to move on to the next quest. For the second quest, we're going to need 3 devices, a button, an item granter, and a conditional button. For the button, open up the settings and we want to set the interaction text to purchase gold scar for 100 gold. Then we're going to set visible during game to no, interaction radius to 0.25, and when interacted with, transmit on channel 4. Then we're going to place down an item granter and we're going to drop in a gold scar. Then we're going to open up the settings and we want to set on grant action to keep all and grant item when receiving from channel 5. Now for the conditional button, we're going to open up the settings and we want to set interaction text to 100 gold and then type gold scar. We want to activate this when receiving from channel 4 and when activated, transmit on channel 5. Then what we want to do is we want to take our conditional button and we want to drop in 100 gold. And now we can move on to the billboards. So we can just copy over this billboard and change the text, and we're going to set the text for this one to "You be careful with that thing." Then we're going to set text visible when receiving from channel 5, and we're going to leave set text hidden when receiving from channel 10. Again, we can just copy over this trigger and we can set the trigger to trigger when receiving from channel 5 and leave when triggered, transmit on channel to channel 9. Now for the third quest, we're going to need 5 devices, and that's going to be the button, the item granter, a tracker, a mutator zone, and a map indicator device. Place down the button and open up the settings. We're going to type in quest, semicolon, and then we're going to set Dance in Gray's Garage, reward 60 gold. We're going to set visible during games to no, and we're going to set the interaction radius to once again 0.25. When interacted with, we want to transmit on channel 6 and then click OK. Now, place down an item granter and open up the settings. We're going to set on grant action to keep all, and we want to set grant item when receiving from channel 7. Then what we want to do is we want to just drop in 60 gold, and now we can set up the tracker device. For the tracker, we're going to open it up and we're going to set stat to track to channel. We're going to set the target value to 1. Then we want to set assign on game start to no. For the tracker title, we want to set Dance in Gray's Garage or wherever you want the player to emote. For the description text, we're going to say emote in Gray's Garage for 60 gold. Then we want to assign when receiving from channel 6 and complete when receiving from channel 7. Click OK. And now for the billboard, we can copy this one over and we just want to change this to let's see those moves for the text. Then we're going to set text visible when receiving from channel 6, and we're going to leave set text hidden when receiving from channel 10. Then we're going to copy over this trigger, and again we're going to leave when triggered transmit on channel 9, but we want to set trigger when receiving from channel 6. Now we need to fly over to wherever we want the player to emote, which for me is going to be right here in Gray's Garage. First we're going to set up a map indicator device, and all we're going to do is set the text to Gray's Garage. We're going to place down a mutator zone and open up the settings. We want to set allow weapon fire to yes, enable that game start to no, effects team only selected, enable when receiving from channel 6, disable when receiving from channel 7, update selected team when receiving from channel 6, and on player starts emoting transmit on channel 7. Now that all the quests have been set up, we just need to create the actual NPC. And to do this, we're going to need 4 devices. Open up your devices tab and we want to grab a player reference device, a player spawn pad, a mutator zone, and a trigger. Place down the player reference device and open up the settings. You can set the hologram animation to whatever you want, but then we want to show base to off, stat to track doesn't matter, and register player when receiving from channel 1. Now, we need to place down a spawn pad device. Open up the player spawn pad device and set when player spawned, transmit on channel 1. This will register the NPC so it'll always show up no matter what as soon as the game starts. Now we need a billboard device. Copy this billboard device over and open up the settings, and for me I just like to put the text at oh, long time no see. Then we're going to set text visible when receiving from channel 8 and set text hidden when receiving from channel 9. Now we just need to place down a mutator zone underneath of our player reference device. Open up the settings and set allow weapon fire to yes, on player entering zone transmit on channel 8, and on player leaving zone transmit on channel 9. And the last device that we need to set up is going to be the trigger. This trigger will control all of our billboard devices for the NPC. So we're just going to set customize trigger to delay 10 seconds, trigger when receiving from channel 9, and when triggered, transmit on channel 10. Now, all that's left to do is to copy these 3 buttons right here over to our NPC. Then what we want to do is we want to copy all of these billboards over to right here as well, but first we need to go into each billboard and we need to set enabled during phase to none. This will make the billboard invisible. This is why we wait until the very end to do this. This just helps us from losing the billboard device. Enabled during phase to none. So now if we go ahead and we start the game, you can see when we walk up to our NPC, we can interact with it. Oh, long time no see. And we can see all 3 of the quests and interact with them as we wish. Let's accept the Dance in Gray's Garage quest and then go dance over there and see what happens. Once we emote, we get 60 gold. And we complete the quest in the top left corner. Now we can also purchase a gold scar for 100 gold. You be careful with that thing. And we can also accept the Bounty Hunter quest, which is 3 eliminations, but since there's no one in here with me, I can't complete the quest. But that is how you make an NPC in Fortnite Creative. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, hit subscribe, and make sure you guys go check out Core. That's all I have for this video, but if you want, feel free to check out some of my other videos that are on screen now. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, stay up.